it is Friday the 9th of October. Thanks for a reminder, Dezo. And you are joining us for another weekend of Keith's Weird Spiky Hair here at Cheers' HQ. Good morning, Daisy.
Good morning.
I love your new t-shirt.
Thank you. I didn't realise it had a daisy on it.
Oh yeah.
It was just
How's it going?
good.
What you got for breakfast?
Coffee.
Nice coffee. Oh, look at that mug. Very nice mug. How's college this week?
Been good.
Nice.
It's been long.
Yeah.
I'm quite drained.
And quite drained. And
What?
fun night out in Salisbury tonight.
Yeah, gonna go see my friends. Might go out for a cheeky Wagamama's. My favourite.
You got such a social life.
I know. I never used to be a social. I mean, like I like my friends. But I'm a bit of an introvert.
Yeah.
I like my own company. But people can't get enough of me.
You're getting booked up.
Oh.
And your birthday soon.
I know.
We need to work out what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Right, so we have got a bacon sandwich on the go for Daisy. We've had quite a busy week. We went to have a look at a flat for Tracy's parents because we'd like them a bit closer to us. They're still undecided, as you know, it's a bit of an upheaval, but you know, we think it's a good idea. We had Luke's car MOT, did all that yesterday. Not been overly busy at the B&B, but very busy next week. And at the moment, we have only got one room out last night, but we think they might have made a mistake because there's another B&B in America with a very similar address to ours. And every now and again we get that, and because these guests are coming in from, well, their address is America, we think they might have made a mistake. But who knows? So yeah, we're going to take you along with us. Right, it is 9:45. New coat arrived. I blooming love it. Yeah, so it arrived in the week. Keep me nice and warm. So yeah, I am. You know when you order something and you think, I really, really hope it's good, and then it arrives and it's better than you were hoping for. New coat. That's it. So I dropped Daisy at college. It is blooming glorious out there. Have a look at those blue skies. And on the way back, I popped into our PO box at the post office. I don't really know what's going on there. I don't know if PO boxes are much of a thing anymore. But anyway, I popped in there, gave them a card. There was a lot of head scratching, and we got a present in there. So I haven't opened it yet because I need to wait for Tracy. Don't know where she is. But yeah, we'll open that in a bit. Got a few rooms to do. Got cash and carry to do. Got to go to the tip. And yeah, that's about it really. Daisy and I had a well funny conversation on the school run. And I'm really enjoying those because I appreciate that at some point, you know, she's going to be driving soon. She's 17 in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm really sort of holding on to those because once she's driving, then that's it. She doesn't really need me for that much anymore. So this morning's journey conversation was, what are our favourite toilets at Disney World? We both agreed that the ones opposite the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse in Adventureland, you know, under the arch bit, they're my favourites. And why are Snuds called Snuds? So yeah, we had a good old chat this morning. Yeah, so I'm going to do some rooms and crack on. I think Luke's probably still asleep, so we'll see you in a bit. Morning, wife.
Hello, I'm very glamorous. I haven't done my hair yet.
Oh, the glamour.
I know.
Tracy just said, you know, when I was saying about the PO boxes, she goes, oh, it's probably a bit too high tech for Wiltshire. And like, you have seen it. Turn up. First of all, the card is like, you know when you used to make
like
fake
a ration book or ration book type card.
It was like my first fake ID. Didn't really have, if Luke and Daisy, I never had a fake ID, but I did. Yeah, it was like, it looks like a bit of cardboard that's been sort of sticky back plastic. And when you turn up, Tracy was like, oh, it's probably a bit high tech. It's not, it's a shelf.
Are we the only PO box in this area?
Yeah.
I think we must be because they don't know what to do.
Yeah, so I turned up, gave her my card, and she was like, what's that? I said, I was just seeing if there's anything in the PO box. Oh, can you hold on? I could see it on the shelf because I could, you know, I can read. And then she went back and then she goes, oh, do I need to scan it? I'm like, I don't know, just pass it down. Anyway, so it's arrived. Right, you ready? Yeah, you're going to...
Am I doing the honours?
Yeah, you're doing the honours.
Doing the honours. I might have to put the bath on.
Right.
Oh, looks done up very well. I might need scissors. I might need scissors actually.
No, you got it.
Gonna rip. I'm going to do a Daisy. Daisy's very good at ripping presents open. Ooh.
Oh, what?
Oh, we've definitely got some.
And a note. Notes are our favourites. Right, we'll read the note in a second.
So we have got. Oh wow! Look at that.
That is so cool.
That's amazing.
Right, we're going to open it up.
And then I'm just going to see what we've got in here.
That is so cool.
We've got some cool. Oh.
Right, slight interruption.
Yes.
No washing detergent for the staff. So we've got the pillow, which is incredible.
And some really cute sort of glam pens.
Daisy's going to love
right
them.
Up Daisy Street. I think I might fight her for those actually. And then we've got what look like sort of little,
It's those pack away shopping bags.
yeah, but in the Disney theme. Oh wow. Oh, they're cool.
They are very cool.
Oh, that is so cool. That one's gorgeous. So that's got Minnie and Mickey on. It's the new style Minnie and Mickey. That's the style that's in the I want to say the Great Movie Ride. Then their new one, the Railway. What is that called?
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway.
Railway.
Yeah.
Still the Great Movie Ride to me. Mickey and Minnie's Great Movie Ride. I think I shall have to refer to it as that. And this one has got Mickey hands.
Love it.
Oh, that's so cool. It's so thoughtful. Thank you so much.
Michelle, thank you so much. That, really made our day. Yeah, Daisy's going to be made up with the pens. Luke's going to love his pillow. That's going straight on his bed. Michelle, you've made our day. Lots of love. Really appreciate that. Right, time to crack on for the day. Right, it is 12:10. Tracy, what are you doing over there? Bit of editing?
Bit of cheeky editing.
How's it going?
It's alright. I'm alright with the main chopping up and editing bits. Anything more fancy I do need Daisy's help with at the moment, but I will learn.
I think you're doing great. And you got your didgeridoo there for a bit of a bit of a musical relief.
Musical break.
Right, I am off to do a Peloton. I've been to the tip. Nice and easy there. I actually think I prefer the tip like this. Make a little appointment, rock up, not busy, no one queuing. Everyone seems to be behaving themselves, so that was good. Got a couple of rooms out tonight now, which is nice because we didn't really have any in. Oh, I think, Trace-o, Haunting of Hill House starts on, it's not called that, but we love, pardon?
Haunting of Bly Manor.
Haunting of Bly Manor. We loved Haunting of Hill House. I mean, loved it. And we are not into creepy stuff at all. But it is a bit creepy. So if you are like little, don't watch it. It is pretty scary. Or if you do get freaked out, don't watch it. It is well scary. But we really, all four of us really liked it. So yeah, Haunting of Bly Manor. So we'll start that tonight, hopefully. We finished Cobra Kai.
Seasons 1 and 2.
I know, we crushed that, didn't we?
Brilliant.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I loved everything about that.
So cheesy. The music they're using is so 80s, and some of the camera stuff they're doing is very reminiscent of that style of film in the 80s, but now brought up to, oh, brilliant. Love it.
Yep. And we also found out that someone over here, all right, Kylo, what do you like? You like Aristocats, don't you? Because you sat and watched that on Daisy's phone the other day. You funny thing. Right, I am going to do a cheeky Peloton, and then I'm going to do cash and carry. Oh, and Tracy's mum's been feeding a cat. Now the cat's not gone, so she has got a glut of cat food, which our posh cats turn their nose up at. So I'm going to take that, is it to Pets at Home?
Yeah.
And donate that to, I think it's Cat Protection League or something like that. Because at the moment, the back of my motor is filled up with cat food. No one wants that. Luke is excited, or is currently, well, he is excited because the new FIFA is out, so he's currently sweating that out. So I'm hearing a lot of cheering and screaming from his room. So cheeky Peloton, crack on with the day. Uh-oh, it's everyone's favourite.
Everyone's favourite moist wet post.
Tipsy.
Rainy Lou.
Tipsy's everyone's favourite.
She's not everyone's favourite. She's your favourite when she jumps up here.
Don't let her jump up there, I don't like it. Don't. Oh, Lou.
She's so lovely.
Not on the way.
Nice.
How's Jim?
It's really good actually.
Nice.
It's very nice.
What muscle group were you working on?
Oh, it's very interesting you asked that question, Keith, because it's important not to overwork one particular muscle. I can't actually remember. I did chest and back mainly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was it busy?
Not as busy as yesterday, it was alright. It was busy to start off with and then it sort of tapered off.
Nice little gym there, isn't it?
Lovely little gym.
And it's like, it's walking distance.
What more could you want? And booked in for next week. Bang.
Boosh.
Nice high five.
Nice. And Tracy's a member of the gym as well, aren't you?
She's there all the time. Every other day I'm like, where's Mum?
I think if you worked out like the cost per visit, it's probably like 300 quid. Right, it is 4 o'clock. I have done cash and carry. I dropped off all that pet food that we didn't need anymore to Pets at Home in the charity box. Good guys. Yeah, cash and carry done. Tesco's done. Got a few rooms out tonight, which is quite nice. Not heard from Daisy, so don't know when she's going to be back. And I'm having a cheeky snack. Don't judge me. Clotted cream, straight out of the pot. What are you going to do? Tracey has been doing the editing. You about, Trace? Came a stern reply. She's not around, but she has been doing the editing all day. So yeah, I think we're got a couple of washes to get on. We got 2 more rooms to check in. One's a cyclist. I think we mentioned before, we've ended up on some brand new cycling routes. So loads of cyclists that are running out of steam. Hold that thought. Right, so yeah, we were basically, sorry about that, phone going, business and stuff. Oh, what's that? That's my Tesco's list. Tomatoes and eggs, got them. Yeah, so we've ended up on some sort of new cycling route. So we're getting a few cyclists through at this time of year, which is, you know, and also it's been peeing down all day. All these cyclists that are turning up are soaking. So we're, you know, cleaning and drying and looking after them all. Anyway, so now I'm gonna get a few washes on. Right, it is 7:15. It's kebab night.
Hello.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, what are we watching?
Cobra Kai.
What's it like?
Well, I think it might be the best TV show ever. We're only 3 episodes in. Well, 2. We're on the 3rd now.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It is brilliant. I love it. I think it's great.
So Tracy and I are on our 2nd round, so we've already watched it.
And it's even better.
We completed it, mate.
It's super cheesy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Picking Daisy up from Salisbury at 9 o'clock, out on a Friday night. Overprotective dad, not feeling that so much, but hey ho, gonna have to happen. So kebabs, and then a bit more Cobra Kai. The fairy tale continues. Dad's taxi is out and about. Who's this?
Hey!
Hello in the back. Hello. Can't see you. You're all backlit. Get your heads in.
I can't.
So we're just dropping Beth off. Have you all had a lovely night?
Very lovely night.
I know you've been out, haven't you?
Been out.
Like,
Not just out. Out.
and like while you're all growing up, this is be a regular thing. I'll be out waiting for you, picking you up.
Dad Uber.
Yeah, Dad Uber. Right, no night, Beth.
Bye.
It is 9:30. Dad's taxi is back. Tracy, love, you alright?
Alright, yes.
Daisy,
Yeah.
how was your evening?
I had a good time.
Did? Aww. How was Waggers?
It's also very nice.
How's a cute cat? Aww.
Are you trying to get all them views?
Well then, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going,
Got Kylo watching the Aristocrat.
I know.
It's his favourite film.
You're all blurry.
Am I?
Yeah, there we go. Right, it was a nice day actually, pretty busy. So yeah, 9:30 I think. A little bit of telly. Bed for Daisy, a little bit of telly for us, eh? Yeah, everybody's checked in, so we will see you in the morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. The cats are loving it because the heating's on, because it's all wintry. All right, Tipso, how are we this morning? All good? Very nice, bit camera shy, sorry. Back as you were. Yeah, it's Saturday, 9:30. Bit of an early start. We started breakfast a little bit early because over the whole lockdown thing, we had a couple of lads in, really nice guys, and they were leaving early this morning, but because they have been really nice and no fuss guests, Tracy and I got up and did a couple of packed sandwiches for them just after 7 o'clock, and then we had only one person was having breakfast this morning. Right result, and that was at 9:45. So that's all done, all cleared down, given our kitchen upstairs a bit of a clean down. I don't know how long this will last. I have grabbed the old spaggers out of the freezer because I think we're going to have that, well, we are going to have that for dinner tonight. Daisy is back out in Salisbury today, so I'm going to run her in. She's meeting up with her pals that she's not seen for a while. I need to collect Tracy's watch from the jewellers because it's had its battery changed, so I need to go and do that. Luke, funnily enough, still asleep, so I know he wants to do some sim training today, getting ready for Brands Hatch testing next Tuesday. Oh, because Luke's trying to build his channel and build a brand and like attract interest, and you know, being fast in a car these days isn't what it's all. It is, you know, obviously super important, but it's all about branding and how marketable you are. So we are trying to build this thing around Luke. If you could do us a massive favour, also there is another reason for this. If you could pop over to his YouTube channel, Luke Pullum Racing, give him a thumbs up and subscribe, because you know, like when we do our weekends away, our racing weekends and Luke's test days and all that stuff, like that whole Cheers Easy thing, we're gonna, all the racing stuff is gonna go on Luke's channel. So pop over to his channel, give him a subscribe and a like. Yeah. Oh, something else. when you have a channel like this, you can go through all the analytics and things. Lots of the people that watch us don't actually subscribe. So if you're not subscribed, give us a cheeky subscribe. And if you are liking the videos, give them a thumbs up, because apparently that all helps. Yeah, we don't really do all that admin-y stuff, but there we go, admin done. I'm gonna have a shower. I'm gonna head over to Tesco's. I wish it was freezing, like properly cold, because then I can go out for a walk in my great big winter coat. But hey ho, it's looking like it might be all right. Had a bit of rain, but blue skies are upon us. So yeah, we'll take you along with us, as per. Right, it is 4:05. All right, wife.
You alright, you alright?
Yeah, how's your new drinking bottle?
It's very nice, thank you.
Nice, we're like matching now, but you got the fancy new model.
Yeah, mine's slightly pinker than yours.
Yeah, very nice. Editing done?
Yeah, all done.
Getting on good with that?
Yeah, there's still some little fancy bits I need to learn how to do, but not fancy bits, but just being able to put different things to it. But
yeah,
I'm 95% there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right, so I dropped Daisy into town earlier, so I've got to go and pick her up. Also got to go and pick up Tracy's watch, because it's had a new battery done.
Yes.
Hey! And Luke is sat in his pants, well, shorts, but you know, not a lot else on, doing his sim. And when he's not doing his sim, he's playing FIFA. And I can tell when he's playing FIFA, because there's a lot of shouting and non-cheers is style language, which isn't appreciated. So, yeah, I'm going to head into town now. I was bored today. For the first time in a long time, I was sat on the sofa thinking, I'm a bit bored. And that means, you know...
That's a luxury for us to feel.
Yeah, I don't like that feeling at all. But then my brother phoned and we had a nice chat. So yeah, that was all good. And heading into town now. We are all back. What's going on here?
Kind of want some waffles.
Are they those Stroop waffles?
These cost me £2.
Did they?
£2 max.
I don't think they're quite.
Did you hear that, Kylo?
So
They cost her
impressive,
£2 from TK Maxx. How was Salisbury? Do you have a nice time?
Yeah.
How are your friends?
Very good.
Nice. I like that top on you. It looks very nice.
It's a dress.
Well, it's like a...
This is a dress. I'm wearing tights.
And I picked your watch up.
Yay.
Good guy, Keith. And got some more keto bars. And I think we're going to sit down for 10 minutes. And then tonight, what are we watching?
What we decided to watch.
The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What about that?
Yeah, so Luke's probably still, you know, sat in his
There's
sim.
been some shouting.
Yeah.
It's been distant, but there's definitely been shouting.
And I think Daisy and I, when I picked her up from college the other day, I drove past a farm shop that I'd not seen before. So we might pop over there in the morning and see what's at the farm shop. Right, we're going to sit down 5 minutes. Are you on the wines?
On the lines.
Nice. Right, let's sit down. People are weird.
People are weird.
People are weird.
People are strange.
We're weird. Everyone's weird.
We're weird.
Yeah. Someone just... Anyway. Not interesting. Well, it was kind of interesting. Someone couldn't let themselves in our front door, so they phoned rather than ring the doorbell.
Yeah, that door is locked unless guests have a key, so they ring the bell and we check them in and then they get their key, which is the normal way it happens. But
And that was just the little chat we were having.
Yeah, it's very boring, sorry.
So we got some gluten-free pasta on the firm. We got some leftover spaggers heating up. We have got some green beans because Mindful Chef, we didn't cancel our subscription. We
Yeah,
just skipped a week and then we got Mindful Chef again.
We weren't expecting it.
When you eat a Mindful Chef meal, you do feel like quite, oh, that was pretty healthy.
And I think the ones we had this week were better than the ones we had the first week, to be honest. I think I just chose badly the first week.
Well, we only ate 2 of them because one of them, the produce isn't as fresh. We had some manky old peppers in there.
Yeah, and I think the reason that every time we've had a Mindful Chef, I don't know whether their packaging isn't as robust as HelloFresh, but the packaging has been all squashed and nearly falling apart, and I think some of the produce has been squashed because of that, like the peppers are all kind of like they're falling apart. So I don't know whether that's to do with that or just we've had a couple of weeks of particularly delivery drivers that have just kicked it around a bit. I don't know.
I think maybe the delivery,
I don't know.
maybe HelloFresh have like tipped off the delivery drivers.
Yeah.
Wait, see that Mindful Chef? Give them a pump.
Trash everyone else's, yeah.
But the rest of the recipes aren't easy to follow. They're out about, in our opinion. Anyway, so we had Mindful Chef in the week, so we got some of their beans. Anyway, so we are heating up some leftover spaggers and some gluten-free pasta because we are testing on Tuesday, and Luke Luke does not do well. We've had him tested. Oi! Luke doesn't do well with gluten or dairy. So what he does, he eats as much gluten and dairy as he wants until something important comes along, i.e. testing or racing, and then he sort of is really good for like 4 or 5 days before. So gluten-free pasta for tea, and it is this one. This is really good, this one. You know, back when I was not eating, when I was eating that sort of carby stuff, then we had that one, and it's really, really good. So we're going to get that dished up and see you at dinner. Right, so we've all had dinner. What are you doing? Right.
My hair looks yucky.
I need a review of Cobra Kai so far.
Normal accent?
Any accent?
Hey. Hello, mate. Cobra Kai is a fantastic show. It's a triumph for the ages. We've been watching it on Netflix, but it recently came out on YouTube Red. It's fantastic. I love it. I think Johnny's character is really in depth, and I like him a lot. I think he's very funny. No, I think it's great.
It is bedtime. Just doing the final bits and pieces. Late check-in.
Late check-in information.
Yep. And what did we just watch?
Enola Holmes.
How great was that?
Really good. Really visually amazing. The costumes and the set and everything's brilliant.
Yeah, I loved it. I love like all the little cutaways and all the bits to camera and.
Yeah, it was really good fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and I pushed to watch that because some people that we chat with on Instagram, Florida bound. Great tip, guys. Really appreciate that because we had heard that it wasn't all that, but we thoroughly enjoyed it. So thanks for that. So Tracy's just doing the letter for our late check-in people, and I've done all the lockup. We've turned all the lights off in the main building, and it's off to bed for us. See you in the morning. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Morning.
Morning. How are we?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Had a nice busy breakfast, you know, served some guests, done some washing up. Luke was going to come with us to the farm shop, wasn't he?
I think he was, but he's asleep.
He's sleeping. So we're heading off to Chelderton Farm Shop, which I drove past on the way home from dropping Daisy off. Thought, oh, never been there. So we're going to go and see what we can get. What did we watch last night?
Haunting of Bly Manor. Sorry.
How good was that?
So good. It's very different to the Haunting of Hill House, but because it's not necessarily a season 2, it's like a whole other thing. Sort of detach that. It's really good.
I think it's scarier so far.
But yeah, I've heard that the first episode is the only one that's directed by the same guy who directed all of Haunting of Hill House.
Oh wow.
And apparently it's less of a horror and more of like a gothic romance.
Ooh.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, interesting. I think we'll watch another one tonight.
I'll watch 2 tonight.
I wanted to watch 2 last night, but...
So did I, but Luke was scared.
Right, we will see you at the farm shop. We're here. That took 8 minutes. How have we never been here before?
No, it looks really small though, so that might be why it's quite tucked out away.
Yeah, it kind of feels like we shouldn't be here.
I know.
We're going to head on in, but this looks like it's a proper farm shop. You know, like sometimes you get like a poser farm shop where they're not really a farm. Have a look.
No, this is definitely...
We've got tractors. Yeah, we're going to head in. Right. One of those cabbages, please.
Should I put it in one of them?
No, I think you'll be alright. And 3 of the spuds, please. Big ones, please. Those are nice. Right, so we're at farm shop number 2. First one basically had a fridge, a coffee machine, and about 3 sausage rolls. When I think of a farm shop, I think of like a fancy, you know, like when you go to a fancy garden centre and they got all that produce. I think of a farm shop of what that was based on. Anyway, I knew of another farm shop, never been here before. I filmed a little bit inside, but it was really, really tiny, and also, you know, don't want to walk around like that. What was it like in there? It was really cute, wasn't it?
Yeah, cute is the word I go for. It was very, it's like, you can tell it's like just a little family run.
Yeah,
probably just like selling their produce.
Their produce. So we got some fresh veggies and we got some meat as well. So I think we're good. Daisy and I were talking, when we do, Tracy likes her meat murdered and we all like our meat still with the horns on. Yeah. So basically we love roast beef, but we can't, it's never good for all of it. It's always good for Tracy, but it's a bit overdone for us. So we're going to have some nice steaks with all of the roast beef trimmings today, so hopefully that'll be a bit easier. And we've got gravy left over from last week, and it is tipping it down, but we are probably in the countryside here, isn't it?
We are, it's really nice.
And only like 10 minutes from home, but this is what the shop looks like. Cute little farm shop, and yeah, and it's really nice because they've got like all sort of local signs up, like local bingo and local wood-fired pizza takeaways from the campsite.
It's very cute.
Yeah, so I think we're going to head home now. So we're all back. It is a bit rainy. My hair has gone mahoosive. All right, Traco. Not a bad little breakfast, that.
No, it was alright, wasn't it?
Yes, and we have been to 2 farm shops.
So I hear.
And, well, you'll see this later, but you know how we have roast beef? And it's really nice for you, but it's a bit overdone for the rest of us. Today we're going to have roast beef dinner, but instead of roast beef, we're going to have steaks. But all the other roast beef stuff, gravy. So I'm going to get you a fillet from the supermarket, because you like that. And they didn't have any in the farm shop. So that's what we're going to do. This is what we got from the farm shop today. We got some ribeyes for me, Luke and Daisy. I think these are going to be pretty good. I got some double cream. That is not going to last long. That is, Daisy and I are going to try that in a minute. And this is like the dullest haul ever. Excuse me. Got some fresh spuds from the farm. Got great big cabbage from the farm. And for Luke, I've just realised I didn't get you anything from the farm shop.
That's alright.
You sure?
Yeah.
And I got Luke a nice little sausage roll from the farm shop as well. Right, we've had quite a nice chilled afternoon really, watching the Grand Prix. Well exciting, especially if you're into Grand Prix. That was properly exciting. So this is my room at the top of the building. It is always, well actually it's not always messy, but this is like, it's referred to as the man cave. And this is where we keep, you know, spare hoovers, Luke's old train set, Daisy's old stuff, and skiing gear from, you know, years gone past. And we've had a bit of a clear out downstairs, and you know there are certain things that you don't want to throw away, so old school reports, sentimental cards, and we've got some cases up here. So I'm up here sorting some stuff out, and I've come across this old box of memories. So look what I've come across. I haven't delved straight into this, but got my Queen. I was massive into Queen. Kind of Magic was the first concert I ever went to. Big sort of Indiana Jones fan and Star Wars. So I'm going through all my old stuff. Look at these. I need to get all these sorted out and put on the walls. And I was a member of the Star Wars fan club, and they used to send you through all these cool pictures and bits and pieces. So yeah, I do need to have a proper old sort out. I'd like to get these on the wall. If you know what one of these are, you are legit. This is my Star Wars, what a dork. Star Wars Intergalactic Passport. So what's this? Keith Pullen, 5473, Home Planet Earth, Military Rank Jedi Knight, X-Wing Fighter Pilot, yes, issue date. Look at that. And this, if you are into Star Wars, I don't know if you can still get this, but if you are properly into Star Wars, this is a fantastic book. It's probably falling apart a little bit now, but it's all the original artwork from Return of the Jedi. I think it's got the whole, and it's also got the whole script in it as well. Yeah, I love this book. So yeah, what else is in it? Little pen tops that used to go on top of your pencils. Yeah. Oh, look, Star Wars rubbers. I was properly into it. More Queen stuff. So yeah, I've had a right old little sort out. We'll get that stashed away. So yeah, this is like some bits and pieces that are too good to, you know, that we want to keep, but don't really need to be in our main living area. So, you know, when the kids move out, or if the kids move out, they can take stuff with them and, you know, that sort of stuff. So still in the loft. Gone down a bit of a hole on memory lane here. So when you're a member of the Star Wars fan club, yeah, I was properly nerdy. You'd get like a newsletter, and these newsletters were called Bantha Tracks, and I've just found a whole bunch of them. So these were just like, it was like a real highlight when you got these through. So it's just a newsletter of all the stuff that was coming through, all sort of George Lucas stuff. That was like your newsletter that came through all the time. And then you used to get all these really cool sort of photos that came through. So there's the main man with the Ewoks. I am going to get these printed, and they're all like really, really nice quality, you know, but these were like blue tacked onto a 10-year-old boy's room. And If you know what one of these is, you are very cool. So you used to get this poster like when you bought toys. And then you could this will be taking some of you dads back a long time. So you, oh look, and you would just scratch off all the ones that you had and the ones that you wanted, and oh, this is so cool. There we go, dads of a certain age out there. And I found these. So I used to get iron-on patches. So I've got an Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, all unused. Empire Strikes Back patch, Star Wars. Oh, I love this one, and this is my favourite one because if you spot the distance, that's because I've been watching too much Field of Dreams. Go the distance, Moonlight Graham. Return of the Jedi was originally going to be called Revenge of the Jedi, so they were releasing all that stuff out. So when they released it out, so I got one of these. So there's probably not too many of them kicking around. Probably someone on Etsy can wiggle out a new one, but that's, you know, all original. Anyway, Kifo, enough of old memory lane. Back downstairs. Get the dinner on, I think. So Daisy's been getting her bake on. They look fantastic. Just talk me through it. What are they?
They are ginger cupcakes with just vanilla icing. Just bored.
Bored and baking.
Bored and baking.
Right, it is just coming up for 6 o'clock and I've got a right old easy roast on the go. I've got the roast spuds in. I've got some shop-bought cauliflower cheese, don't tell. Shop-bought cauliflower cheese in the oven. And as I said, we're going to have some steaks instead of roast beef. And we got leftover gravy from last week. So, you know, the big old fancy posh one. That is out of the freezer and just doesn't look very nice at the moment. But, you know, it won't stay like that. I've got some stock just melting away in that pan because got a very nice cabbage from the farm shop, so that's going in there. Here are the steaks, bit of olive oil. These have been out for ages, so these are like proper room temperature. Salt, pepper, both sides, a little bit of olive oil. So yeah, we're going to see. I don't think we've ever done this before, but you know, as I mentioned earlier, we all like beef. We all like, well, me and the kids like it rare, and Tracy likes it murdered. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. You know, steak, roast potatoes, cauliflower cheese, gravy. It's got to work, isn't it? You know, why wouldn't it work? So yeah, we're doing that, and a bit of telly tonight, I think. We've got a few well, we're quite busy tonight, aren't we, Trace? Are you there, Trace? She's not there, but we are busy. Right, I'm trying something new with my potatoes. I'm not sure if I've tried this before, but I have seen it done before. But I've squished them down. So these have got about another 10 or 15 minutes to go. So I've got my old dad's masher and I've squidged them down. So I'm going to give them 10 minutes in the oven like that, flip them over and see what the verdict is. Have a look at them bad boys. Not so sure. I'm going to get mixed reviews on the roasties, but hey ho. Right, so all laid up. I'm interested to see thoughts on those and what it's going to be like having steak instead of roast beef.
Yeah, we'll report back.
Thoughts, Tracy, on roast beef substituted with steaks?
Very nice so far.
Daiso?
I'm enjoying it.
Nice!
It's very nice.
It's very nice.
I like my headband.
I like your headband. I think I'm enjoying it more. I'm enjoying the beef more.
Me too.
Yeah.
As in like steak or?
As in like the roast beef where we have to cook it a little bit more for
For
mum.
me. It's all my fault, really.
I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right, it is bedtime. I've just done the final lock-up of the main building. Everybody is in. We've had a nice old evening. We've been watching Haunting of Bly Manor.
Yes, watched episode 2.
Well good.
It's pretty scary.
That is well good
Yeah.
and very scary, but yeah, we
Yeah,
like all that.
Very much on a par with the first one. They've even used the same music, which is brilliant.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Good old weekend, that. Kylo's down there. Kylo's got some sore gums at the moment, so it's nearly that time, Kylo. We got to sort your chompers out, mate. Yeah.
He's got some cream to put on them. He's been very good, though.
He's been very, very good. Quite a busy old week this week. Me and Luke, or Luke and I, are off to Brands Hatch tomorrow, so we've got an overnight there, and then testing on Tuesday. So don't forget, head over to Luke's channel, Luke Pullum Racing. give them a cheeky subscribe, because that's going to be on there, and it'll be a bit like our sort of vlogs really, so, but just with more racing. Thanks so much for joining us this weekend. We really, really do appreciate you guys and all the lovely comments. So stay safe, look after one another. Cheers.